is community. It's Friday Night Lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. And it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes a community. And it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
Some days, I choose the most difficult trail. I test my limits.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy, but I know it's the right way.
When I get done with my ride and I look back at what I've just accomplished, I feel amazing.
It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. More at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
You can't make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
During Toyota's National Sales Event, discover our wide variety of fuel-efficient electrified vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
We're Valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go, or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Your job is planning, planting, harvesting, and to be on call 24 hours a day. Our job is to make sure you have the resources to keep doing it. D.L. Evans Bank. This is community banking.
Here we are at Carey High School. We're going to kick off this game. Raft River kicking, Carey the Panthers receiving.
No, because you should be streaming out video with your splash.
And the kick, it's a nice deep kick. And that's going to be a touchback as it hits the back of the end zone. What an absolute boot right there from the kicker for Raft River. The last game for Raft River was against Butte County, and they lost. It was a decently close game.
So the ball drifts into the end zone. Panthers take over.
And this is senior night for the Carey Panthers. They line up, 2 back. And they got someone to jump. Big Boss Man is currently working on some technical difficulties. That was a false start on the Panthers. I apologize. Lined up again, same formation. And a little pitch outside. He's coming to the outside. And he gets brought out right about the 20, right about the 18. A yard of about 4. And that was Connor Simpson carrying the ball right there. And tackled by Connor Tracy. We're at 2nd down and 12, 11:30 into this first quarter. Under center. He's going for a pass. Going deep. And it's intercepted deep, right around the 40-yard line. That was caught by Cole Spencer, the senior. He looked right over his shoulder and caught that like a wide receiver. What a beautiful play and read by him. And now, the Trojans have fantastic field position right now. They're at Carey's 40. And I'm excited to see what they're lining up to go for a pass. Motion. And a quarterback sneak. Oh, and he got about 9 right there. And what a beautiful run from the quarterback. Cole Spencer, he got the interception. The quarterback got the interception and then just got the 9-yard run to start off this series. 2nd and 1. We're only a minute into this game right now as well. This is fixing to be a great game just based off this first minute. Same formation. And another QB run. And he's getting yardage past the 35. And it looks like he got tackled right around that 36, 37 area. Well, I apologize. 27 or sorry, my math is completely wrong. 22, 23. And that's a first down for the Trojans. Cole Spencer has ran it the past 2 plays, and he has gotten a first down nearly both times. That first run, he was only 1 yard off. The running back. And another QB sneak. And he's going to get yardage once again. Looks like about a gain of 7 for Cole Spencer again. His stat line is going to look nice tonight. Now, their usual QB is currently out right now. He took a pretty big beating against Butte County, and he is not in. So Cole Spencer has stepped up, and so far he's doing a great job. Hands it off to the running back, and he gets stopped right at the line. He might have even lost about a foot. This is now 3rd and about 4. And I believe that handoff was to Stockton Sears. He's going for a pass, quick throw, right to Stockton Sears again. He almost broke that first tackle. They're ripping the ball. He gets taken down right about the 11-yard line. And that will be enough for a Trojan first down. Just a little quick throw to get that first down. They knew what they needed. Lined up in the I formation. Hands off to the fullback. That's Stockton Sears once again. Looks like he got a gain of about 2. 8:40 left in this first quarter. Big Boss Man is still working on some technical difficulties behind me. So 2nd and 9. I apologize. He got 1 yard on that. And it's a chilly night here out in Carey. A motion across. Oh, and he got hit by his own teammate. Went around the left side and went up. That looks like a gain of about 4. That's Spencer once again. He is putting on a clinic of running tonight. Looks at about 3rd and 5-ish. The announcer agrees with me. Look at that. It's always a good game when you and the announcer can agree. Lined up, 2 far side, 1 near, and a running back. He's going back for a pass. He's in the pocket, and he's going to get sacked for a major loss. All the way back at around the 20-yard line. There are flags down on the play, though. That may be holding. Holding was called. They declined the penalty because now it's going to be 4th at about the 20-yard line. Here's the best thing about 8-man football. They don't kick field goals all that much. And so they're always going to go for it on this 4th down if they're even near the red zone. And they mark it at the 15. That is a surprise. Coming in motion, and it's a QB sneak. Almost taken down from the back. One second. There we go, to get those icons off your screen. Our camera just decided to reset really quick. That was weird. But all right. That was not enough for a 1st down. So Carey is going to take over on their own 10-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. And a handoff right up the middle. And he has stood up at right about the line of scrimmage, if not before it. Looks like a gain of about 1 yard. And that was a handoff to Colton Lama, number 26. The senior, 5'9". Lining up again. They don't have any receivers out. They do have one and a pitch outside. And he's gaining yardage. Looks like that was about a gain of 3 or 4. I'm trying to see a number. Connor Simpson, I believe. Yeah, that is Connor Simpson right there. What a beautiful run. And you can tell he's not the biggest guy out there. He's 5'4", 160, but he is a powerful runner. You saw him tumble through those guys. And the snap. And they sent it straight up the middle on 3rd and 2, and he gets stood up right at the line of scrimmage. That will be no gain. And it looks like the punt team might be coming out. That was Connor Simpson again on that run, by the way. It looks like they may be going for the punt here. 4th down. Let's see what they decide to do.
Hey, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the soothing tones of Will the Thrill's voice. Having issues at one of the locations. We're back now. 5:19 first quarter, it's where we're at, and the Panthers are punting away. It lands right at midfield.
Just a second, we have lost video. It was a nice punt going all the way back to Raft River's 35-yard line. Okay. Okay, we have video back.
All right. Boy, anything else can go wrong tonight?
I can keep your rosters.
Yeah, sorry about all that. Well, there's a handoff up the middle. Gets down to the 40. I was at the Raft River Butte County game last week, and Raft River, a lot of injuries. Came off the field pretty beat up.
28. Mario carrying the ball up into there by number 1, Preston Wood. Got a 6-yard gain. So second.
Whitaker, I believe, is in a boot this week. So 2nd and 4. 4:40 left here, first quarter. Under center. Boy, he gets hit immediately, able to get it off. There's a run. Cole Spencer on the far side picks up a couple of yards before he's knocked out of bounds. So that'll bring up 3rd and about 2 as the clock continues to run here. Senior night here at Carey, home of the Panthers. And it's a blustery night. The wind's coming right to our back, so if it gets a little loud sometimes, apologize. But we are outside in the elements. So 3rd and 3. As we hit the 4-minute mark, turns, hands it off. Looks to be enough for a first down. And they call it. So a first down for the Trojans. In a quarterback tonight, Tanner Tracy, the junior. They're going to be switching off different plays, different quarterbacks. So this one you look at, and it is, again, Tanner Tracy hands it off Cole Spencer. Cole is going to be actually tackled right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain. And Tracy goes to the sideline for the play. 3:25, first quarter. I want to thank Rancher's Supply and John's Heating, being our local sponsors here tonight for the webcast.
While you were dealing with some technical issues, the other quarterback was actually just right then, the running back, Cole Spencer. And he's been doing a great job. And it looks like a pass rolling out. And he's going to get sacked way back near the 35.
In on that sack, number 25. Colton Larna. 26, excuse me. Colton Larna with a big yardage loss sack. Brings up 3rd and about 17. Maybe even 18.
Neither of us went to math college, so. We have someone playing with a cast on this near side.
Yeah. Snap. Keeper, Tracy in trouble again, and he's going to get taken down. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but nice job by that Panther defense to break through and bring him down 4th. And back at that, maybe 17 now for Raft River. No score on the board at 2 minutes. Clock running.
And as you can hear, this wind has picked up quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a little windy. Back to kick. It's going to be Cole Spencer, the senior. High snap over his head, and he is in trouble. He has to fall on it at the 26-yard line. So a big break for Carey and a tough break for Raft River. That hike just sailed right over his head. So Carey will have the ball at the Raft River. Looks like they're going to put it at the 22-yard line. They did the senior night presentations before the game, and they made a pretty big announcement. There's Simpson. Fights through the hole. Did the ball come free? The ball did come free. It's recovered by Carey. This is going to be Lane Kirkland's last season coaching the Panthers. After 20 years, he'll be stepping down, let someone else take the mantle. He's had a pretty darn good career here as head coach of the Panthers. Wood under center, hands it off. to Colton Larna. Larna picks up some yards inside the 5. It'll be 1st and 10 from about the 3. Maybe no, it looks like they put it right at the 5. So we're at a minute left here in the first quarter. No score. Just like that, it's a 5-yard touchdown for Connor Simpson. So 6-0. Connor Simpson puts them on the board, 6-0, pending 2-point conversion.
And as I said earlier, Connor Simpson might not be the biggest, but he's a hard runner, and we see it right there again.
Oh, we've seen it for 3 or 4 years now. And he puts in the 2-point conversion. So late in the first quarter, 45.6 left on the clock. It's 8-0 Carey after a first quarter full of problems on our end. Not just here, but in Meridian. Yeah, it's crazy.
Sorry if you guys hear a little sniffling.
You know, it's the time of year when you get the broadcaster sniffle.
Just a little bit chilly.
Yeah. Do you want to thank John's Heating? It's a family-owned business that's been serving the Wood River Valley since 2001, offering the very best that Lennox has to offer for all your heating and cooling needs. Go Panthers from everyone at John's Heating. Of course, this is Magic Valley Game Night. Magic Valley Game Night presented by D.L. Evans Bank, also by our major advertising partners, Project Filter, Valley-wide Cooperative, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, and your local Toyota dealers.
As you guys saw there, they have a Panther mascot dressed up in a tutu.
Yes,
he was doing his best as a cheerleader right there.
She's doing.
I apologize.
I am going to assume a gender there. It's a she. And the kickoff in and out of his hands and goes out of bounds. I think that was number 20, Benny Smith, the senior. I'm going to look and see if that was a 28. I'm going to correct myself. Alex Murillo. So Murillo just right through his hands and out of bounds. So that's going to push them back to start off this possession at about the 15-yard line. Again, 45 seconds left, first quarter. Past the outside to Murillo, and it's going to go out of bounds. You know, I saw something last week I'd never seen before. Raft River got the kick, and they were pushed pretty far back, and they tried one of those passes to the side. It was a behind the line pass, and it went over the receiver's head, hit the pylon on the way out of bounds. That's a safety. So it was 2-0 Butte County to start things off, but it was a safety with just the ball hitting the pylon, which is true, but I'd never seen that before. So a run up the middle and a big hit. Ooh, Connor Simpson just lowered his shoulder and brought him down. And that is the end of the first quarter. 1 down, 3 to go here in Carey. We'll take a quick break and be back for quarter number 2 on IdahoSports.com.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
What is community? It's Friday Night Lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. And it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes the community. And it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
All right, welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Switch sides. It is Raft River football. 3rd and 11. Maybe even 12. It's kind of a long 11. And the handoff is lost. It hits the turf, and there's a flag coming from behind after the play. It's recovered by Raft River. I wonder if they're going to call on Carey.
And yes, they do.
No, the penalty was called on Raft River. There was a hold on Raft River. Carey is obviously going to decline the penalty. So that brings up 4th down. So it was 4th down. They hadn't moved the marker yet. So 4th and 12. And Raft River will punt it away. That one's a good snap. And a kick lands at about the 47. And a good return. Stutter steps, move up the sideline, back in the middle. Carson Perks has some room to run, gets a great block to free him up. And he is going to run it in for a touchdown. 11:30, second quarter. It's 14-0 Carey. A 15-yard punt return. And there is a flag. Let's see what it is. As the flag is all the way back at the 41. A block in the back on Carey. So, wipe the touchdown off the board. So what was a 50-yard, 50-ish yard punt return is now going to be 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
And you know, as a returner, that is one of the most frustrating things ever. I can tell you from experience, you don't get mad at the teammate per se, but you just kind of sit there like, really, man? I looked really cool for a few seconds right there. Lining up 2 back and a run straight up the center. And he gets far with that one. He kind of just powered his way through. Looks like about a gain of 8 for Connor Simpson. And as we said before, he's a powerhouse right now. He is charging through, picking up yard after yard.
It's a handoff up the middle, gets the first down.
And there are a lot of little kids here just running around. We have rocks beneath us. And hear everything. It's good that people are having fun right now, though. That's what football games are for. As they come back up to the line with the fresh first down, 10:40 on the board. And it looks like trying to go to an outside run, but he gets stood up.
Connor Simpson gets absolutely stood up and pushed back.
And yet he still gained 2 or 3 yards right there. And as we said, he's a powerhouse. He pushed all those people about 2 or 3 yards. And that's what you want from a running back, is someone who can power through a couple guys and get an extra few yards. That's what you need, especially on that first down where it's vital. Lining up 2 back. Another handoff to Connor Simpson. He's going around the edge, and he went up.
Ooh, that's close to a first down, right about the 30-yard line.
Connor Simpson carrying the ball one more time.
Looks like he's about a yard short from that first down, so it's going to be 3 and 1.
Back up to the line, 3rd and about 1, 9.5 left here in the first half. Boy, a helmet goes rolling. And a good run by Simpson, picks up the first down. So a helmet came off. He's going to have to come off the field. He should have to come off the field if one of the officials catches it. Yep, there he goes.
Ah, they got him. It's worth a shot to stay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Another handoff. Good chunky yards, picks up about 4.
That's Connor Simpson once again. Just muscling his way through this Raft River defensive line. Looks like a gain of about 4. And this Carey team right now is just working as a unit, setting blocks, making sure that they get as many yards as they can through this tough Raft River defense.
So that got tipped. As Preston Wood tried to make the toss. Nice defense by the Trojans. 8.5. Clock stopped now on that incomplete pass is what they'll call that. Another great run. Well, he just finds the smallest gap and just follows his blockers in. Another great run by Simpson. 8-0. We had a punt return by Perks, but it was called back with a block to the back penalty on the punt. So now Carey has to do it the old-fashioned way.
As they're 4th and approximately a shoelace away.
Yeah, about that. It's very short. So they're just going to push the pile ahead on the quarterback keeper. First down for Carey. 7:54 on the clock.
Got 7:35 left in this second quarter.
And temperature might be dropping a little bit, Will.
Now who's getting chilly?
Not me. I'm just, caring about you. Simpson. No, that's Larna on the near side, near the end zone. Going to be just short. Great run by Larna. It's going to be close to a first down. Let's see what the actual spot is. It could be first and goal from the 4. And they're going to call it second down. So second and very short. Just inside the 5-yard line. Simpson goes right, goes left, goes right again. And he gets the first down, so it's going to be first and goal from the 2.
And Connor Simpson right now has just been the man to go to when they just need a few yards every time. He has been consistent with getting 3 to 4 yards every single run, and that's what you want. And then he'll break away, get 9. And that is absolutely what you want from a running back.
Trying to power it into the end zone.
I think that ball is touching the goal line right now. That is awfully close. And he just goes for another QB sneak, and he is definitely in right there. Add another 6 onto the board for Carey.
Preston Wood diving in from a couple yards out. At 6:35, second quarter.
And another bonus of 8-man football. They rarely kick field goals. And so you just get to see them do 2-point conversions all day. And 2-point conversions are one of the best parts of football.
14-0. Looking to make it 16. Direct snap to Simpson. Simpson throws back of the end zone. It's good to Carson Perks. So Connor Simpson took the snap, throws it back of the end zone to Carson Perks, who is a quarterback in his own right.
Not only can Connor Simpson run the ball like a maniac, he can also throw it very, very well. That is a utility player.
Well, we'd want to thank Rancher's Supply in Peekaboo. It's your one-stop shop for all your farming and ranching needs. Visit them at 18915. It's right there on US 20. Can't miss it. To stock up on heating pellets, feed, twine, gates, and more. Rancher's Supply, proud supporter of the local 4-H programs and all Panther athletics. Best of luck in tonight's game, Carey, from Rancher's Supply. So Raft River in a bit of a hole.
But still, plenty of time. 6:35 left in that
time.
second quarter.
Number 8, Cuspino, set to kick away for the Panthers.
There's the kick, deep kick, taken at the 25. Comes up the middle, gets some help, loses the football. And it's a pile. Let's see who's got it. It came loose a couple of times. It's on the 35. Let's see who gets it. And Raft River recovers. Great job by Tanner Tracy to recover that football. And good field position for him at the 35-yard line.
As we finally get it changed over to the second quarter now.
That's all right. Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Down 16-0 to Carey. 6:25 left here in the first half. Takes the snap. Tanner Tracy doesn't get far. Tries to go to the right side. Gets brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd down. It looks like he picked up a yard, actually. So 2nd and 9. Both teams coming in 5-2 overall, 4-1 in conference. So big conference game here to end the season.
I don't know if you saw right there, but Ellis Johnson looked like an acrobat getting that tackle. He flipped all the way over with him in his arms.
I missed that. That's cool. 5:49 left here. Tanner Tracy takes the snap. Throws to the outside. It wasn't a backwards pass. It'll just be incomplete.
Tracy looking for Spencer, coming up short, so 3rd down. Just under 10 yards to go for the Trojans.
So quick 3rd down. 3rd and 9. The clock does stop on the incomplete pass.
And that is one of the first passes that we have seen.
Yeah, we knew it was, it wasn't going to be an aired out game here tonight. In the shotgun by himself. Tries for the hard count, doesn't get it. Looks to the sideline. Nice job by Carey to hold. High snap, brings it down, looks, pump fakes, in trouble. Breaks free. Scrambles out of bounds for a loss of a couple yards. So that's going to be 4th and about 12, depending on the spot. Let's see if it's even more than that. Ooh, it is. So 4th and about 13. And so 5.5 left. Raft River is going to punt away again, and the wind is coming to the punter's left. So he's facing north, west to his left, and that wind is coming right across the field. Good punt, high. Perks takes it at the 38, gets away from one man. Comes to the near side, good stiff arm, but gets brought, no, he's still up. He hasn't hit the ground yet, and now he does. Nice job by the official to wait until he's brought down, but nice tackle made by Cole Spencer. He had a good stiff arm on Spencer. Spencer stuck with it, grabbed the jersey, brought him down. So Carey will start on the 40, on their own 40, just across the 46-yard line.
And right there, he landed on top of Spencer and just kind of kicked out his feet and tried to keep going while on top of him to get that couple extra yards.
Simpson takes the snap, goes to the outside, and he's chased and brought down by Tanner Tracy and friends. Also in on that, number 33, Kai Ward, sophomore. Picks up about half of what they need, be 2nd and 5, but they are in Raft River territory at about the 48-yard line. I want to give a shout out to Kevin and Deborah Miller watching back in New Plymouth. Hi guys, 4:45 left in the first half. 2nd and 5, takes a snap, pitches to Simpson on the near side. Gets a good block. No, that's Larna. They're not going to catch him. Man, there's Blake Tracy, not able to get him. So from 48 yards out, Colton Larna into the end zone, makes it 22-0.
This Carey team's run game has been immaculate tonight. They're hitting corners, getting blocks, and they're getting these big runs.
Yeah, it really comes down to blocks. Give it to Simpson, and he's in for the 2-point conversion.
He danced his way right into that one, did a little sidestep and walked in. Nice move by Connor Simpson.
So that extends the lead 24-0 with 4.5 left here in the first half. It's senior night here in Carey. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with Magic Valley Game Night presented by D.L. Evans Bank on IdahoSports.com.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get a free and simple quit plan that makes it easier to stop vaping. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
We're Valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go, or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
There's the kick. Taken at the 10. And brought down at the 20. So a 10-yard return for Raft River. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own, 20-yard line. 7 seconds came off, 4:22 left in this one. In the first half, anyway.
Absolutely. And this first half has gone by very quickly because of the amount of runs that we have had.
Yeah.
We've only been live for 45 minutes, and it's almost halftime.
Quick game. Well, you and I are driving all the way to Idaho Falls tonight. We came from Cuna. We've got 5 Grid Kid games tomorrow. The Optimist, PAL, it's the youth. It's a snap going to Cole Spencer. Spencer, he stays on his feet, picks up about 5 yards. Nice run by Cole Spencer, the senior. Got a little more than that, actually. That's going to be 2nd and 3. Great run. Another handoff. Spencer again pushing forward. If they give him the right spot, it'll be a first down. And they do. Cole Spencer coming up big here with 4 minutes left in the first half. Raft River needs to get some points on the board heading into halftime. A handoff and tripped up from behind. Handed off to Murillo.
And tripped up by A.J. Black. What a perfect tackle. He just grabbed his ankle at the last second and tripped him.
2nd and 8.
You know, when I was playing football and I was a safety, we got shown clips from Ty Cobb, the safety before me who won the state championship at CUNA. All of his tackles were grabbing them by the ankles.
Another snap to Cole Spencer. You know, and can't run without your feet, right?
Exactly.
Right.
And if you can, I don't know how, but you do you.
You couldn't run very far on your hands, I guess.
I feel like you could.
Got a timeout called on the field. 3:05 left in the first half. 24-0, Carey leads. Don't forget, you can own the webcast. The video file, you can use it to watch over and over again. You can cut highlight clips. You can make a DVD out of it. It's good enough for that. You can do all of that with that game file. Just click the button there on your webcast player. If you're on a computer, it's going to be in kind of the upper right. If you're on a mobile device, it's going to be in the bottom left. Just make sure you click that, and you can order the archive of this game. You can also get the archive of any other game that they've done this year, or actually in years past. If they get too far back, we started in about, really got going 05-06. So if you want something after that, baseball, football, basketball, shoot me an email, Paul at Idaho Sports. But most of the things on there you can just order there right online if it's the recent stuff.
You know, from when you started, very soon you might have some of the kids of players you watched when you first started.
Been there.
Really?
Yep. There's a handoff. Murillo gets to the 40. Hard run. Gets a couple of yards. Yeah, so when especially when we started covering sports, right? 25 years ago, I've been doing it full time for 20 years. This month, actually. So when we started broadcasting in 04-05, you're looking at 15, 17, yeah. And if I can't remember who it was. They were at it was at a state tournament, and they were like a sophomore. Another run. We're on the near side, back to the line of scrimmage. Stopped on 4th down. And the ball goes back to Carey in Raft River territory.
Trying for the first down, but the Panthers hold them. So Panther football.
I'd like to quickly talk about owning the game once again. It's cheap, and you can do a lot with it. You can create clips. You can create highlights. A ton of teams now use an app called Huddle.
Yeah, Huddle's great.
Yeah, exactly. And with those highlights, college scouts can actually come look at the clips that you upload. And so if you want to make your own clips, make it look cool, buy the game, and you can do all of that.
Yes, you can. Little handoff to Simpson. Boy, he gets those legs churning. And he picks up, close to a first down. Yeah, it's going to be 2nd down and very, very short.
And as you can see, Simpson wants those highlights.
He does want those. He's a human highlight film.
Really?
He really is. They used to call Dominique Wilkins that. Played for the Hawks. Human highlight film, but now that name is being taken over by Connor Simpson. So 2nd and they say it's a yard. I say it's shorter. Under 2 to play. Wood. And this time it's a pass. And I don't think they're going to catch him. Tracy tries to. Didn't have enough grass in front of him. So a 32-yard touchdown run by Connor Simpson with a $1:44 left in the first half.
You know, you were just kind of staring off there, figuring out the yardage, and I could not figure out what you were doing. So I'm like looking the same direction as you, like in a cartoon. Like, what is he looking at?
I was just trying to see where the yardage marker was.
It's 30-0, 144 before we go into halftime. That means that I need to change the score. There we go.
Yeah, it is 30-0. Larnett takes the direct snap this time. Right up the middle, the C parted 2-point conversion. Makes it 32-0 on Colton Larnett. Scamper into the end zone. 32-0. You know, it is getting cold enough where I'm feeling it in my fingers as I'm trying to write in my scoring sheet here.
See, now imagine just having your hand out the whole time running camera.
Well, they are. Both hands are out. You're the one with your hands in your pockets.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't
now.
have your hand in your pocket.
Because I'm trying to write. Just put it in my teeth and write that way. Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
kidding. I have not seen that happen, but I would like to.
You are your mother's child. It's all that Missouri in you.
Missouri?
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 Missouri.
Where are you from? Missouri. Is that how you have to say it too?
It is how you have to say it if you're from there.
Hey, I was born and raised in Idaho.
You were, but half your blood is from Missouri.
And a quarter of it from Canada, apparently. Does that count for anything?
Yeah. No, it'd be an eighth.
An eighth?
I guess it would be a quarter.
Yeah, you're half.
Right.
As we can tell.
I didn't go to fractions college. All right, Carey set to kick from their own 40. Back to receive Murillo as well as Spencer. Good kick, and Murillo's going to get it. At the 7, Murillo switches hands. Nice stiff arm. Comes to the near side, stays on his feet, and finally drug out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line. Nick Versus on special teams. Gets him out of bounds.
And I believe last time that we watched Carey, the kicker, Chris Gamino, was actually injured. But so all that we saw was him take about 2 steps and kick it.
Right.
And he was getting it to the 15, 10-yard line the entire time. And we're seeing that again tonight.
Absolute
First kick of the
bombs.
night, he hit the back of the end zone. He has a leg on him. Thrown to the center of the field a little bit low, almost picked off by number 14, Riley Morey. But it was just a little bit too low. He dove for it, but it hit the ground just beforehand.
Minute 30 left to go here in the half.
2nd and 10 right now, 1:30 left before halftime. And Raft River is going to try to score before half, get a little bit of life back into this team.
Second and 10 for Raft River. Minute and a half left, takes the snap. Tracy gets batted, throws up a lame duck. And it's brought down by Spencer. Morey tackles him as he catches it. They're going to say it's right back at the line of scrimmage. I don't think they're going to move it back at all. So 3rd and 10.
And those passes are some of the scariest things to catch as a wide receiver. Because you know you're going to get hit.
You are going to get hit.
But you have to hold on to the ball.
2 receivers. To his right. Under a minute to play first half. Takes the snap. Tracy. And a whistle blows it dead. And it's a false start on Raft River. That's going to push them back. So now 3rd and 15 as they repeat 3rd down. 51.4 on the clock, 32-0. Carey. They start the clock as they set the ball.
I'm not going to lie. Stockton Sears has 2 different colored gloves. One is bright neon yellow. And from here, I thought that he was just carrying around one of the ref's flags for a second. I was confused. Drops back the pass. Going deep.
Oh, he airs it out. He's got a man down, overthrows everybody. Simpson was the guy closest to it. And you saw, I believe that's Corbin Hansen down the middle of the field saying, I'm over here, man. So you're not going to see a lot of those long passes. But that was a good throw by Tanner Tracy. Good looking throw. Just off the mark. And if Simpson can't track it down, you can say it was overthrown. So 24.4 and 4th and 15. They're going to be punting it away. Perks back to receive. Not very deep though. And they're going to try the fake punt. Spencer. And Carey will have none of it as he's pushed out of bounds. And Carey takes over on downs in Raft River territory. I've said that a couple of times tonight. With 18.8 left, Carey's got a chance to make it 40-0 at halftime.
One of my favorite things ever to watch in the game of football is a fake punt.
I thought you said it was a 2-point conversion.
I said one of, not the favorite.
All right, you're right, all right.
No, but Either you don't get it and you go with the respect of knowing you tried, or you get it and then everyone goes crazy.
That's true. As to the near side, that's staying on his feet. Simpson finally gets pushed out of bounds. Just shy of the 20, about the 23-yard line. And there's a flag down back at the 30. So hold, I'm guessing, and it is a hold on Carey. So repeat first down, 1st and 15 for the Panthers. That's what a Panther sounds like.
Are you sure? I would ask you to repeat that, but I don't want anyone else to have to hear that again. Dang it. Shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. Think we get the mascot to do it?
Maybe.
I don't. They've been looking a little sad this whole game so far.
Who's that?
The mascot.
Boy, there's a run by Preston Wood. Got the yards back. Put the ball back between the sticks. And that winds the clock down to halftime. So 32-0. Carey heads into the locker room on senior night. We'll take a quick break, be back with our halftime show right after this. It is Magic Valley Game Night presented by D.L. Evans Bank. You're watching live on IdahoSports.com.
What is community? It's Friday Night Lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. And it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes a community. And it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
Some days, I choose the most difficult trail. I test my limits.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy, but I know it's the right way.
When I get done with my ride and I look back at what I've just accomplished, I feel amazing.
It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
You can't make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
During Toyota's National Sales Event, discover our wide variety of fuel-efficient electrified vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
We're Valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go, or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Your job is planning, planting, harvesting, and to be on call 24 hours a day. Our job is to make sure you have the resources to keep doing it. D.L. Evans Bank. This is community banking.
All right, welcome back. It is halftime here at Carey High School. Your score 32-0. Let me tell you how we got there. Starting things off in the first quarter. So we need to fix a couple things there. There we go. In the first quarter at the 45.6 mark, Connor Simpson, little 5-yard run, and he got the 2-point conversion, made it 8-0. Then in the second quarter, 6:35, little 2-yard quarterback keeper, Connor Simpson. He threw the pass to Perks for the 2-point conversion, made it 16-0. A couple of minutes later, at the 4:29 mark, long 48-yard run for Colton Larner right up this near sideline. Simpson with the 2-point conversion, made it 24-0. And then into the first half, minute 44, 32-yard touchdown run by, again, Connor Simpson. And he also got the 2-point conversion, made it 32-0. So it's been a lot on the ground by both teams. Raft River coming in with quite a few injuries in a few different spots, kind of hampering them. I'll tell you what, Tanner Tracy doing a great job back there, quarterback. Cole Spencer, as always, doing a great job. I mean, you can just go down this list. Corbin Hansen, Murillo, Kai Ward. They're all doing their absolute best out there. Both teams come in, again, like I mentioned, 4-1 in conference, with Oakley sitting there on top. And this is the last game of the regular season. Can you believe it? The first round of playoffs start next week. So early next week, we should know where and when those playoff games will be and where IdahoSports.com will be. Because once the playoffs come, of course, everything changes as far as what we can and can't do with video broadcasts. We can do audio anywhere, but it all depends on what's going on if we can do video. So just make sure you check the GameStream schedule. We got a little icon that will be there with a headset or a camera. You can know if it's video or audio. Either one, it's, that internet radio is pretty spectacular with the guys we've got. We got the best in the biz here working for us here at IdahoSports.com. So, and we have a lot. We actually have more broadcasters this year than ever before, and we've got a couple more coming in that want to be trained as well. So, I mean, if you have an interest in working with Idaho Sports, being a color guy, running camera, if you'd like to, be on the sales team, if you'd like to work, in score schedules, doing that sort of thing, email us, editor@IdahoSports.com, and we can chat, see what you've got. We can always use more talented folks here at IdahoSports.com. That's editor@IdahoSports.com. This is Magic Valley Game Night presented by our good friends at D.L. Evans Bank. Make sure you get a chance to thank them, do it, as well as our major advertising partners, Project Filter, Valleywide Cooperative, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, and your local Toyota dealers, our local sponsors here tonight from Carey, Ranchers Supply, and John's Heating. With 4:18 left here in the first half, we're going to step aside, take another break. We'll be back with the second half kickoff right here on IdahoSports.com.
We're Valleywide Country Store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go, or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valleywide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
If a pedestrian is hit by a car going 20 miles per hour, there's a 90% chance he will survive. At 30 miles per hour, the likelihood of survival decreases to 60%. And at 40 miles per hour, it goes down to 20%. 10 miles per hour makes all the difference. You're in the driver's seat. You have the power to save lives.
Yeah, I know a little something about myths. Like the myth that speeding isn't dangerous. Oh, and that myth you can tailgate at a safe distance. Or that you can safely weave in and out of traffic. Don't be fooled by myths. You'll get yourself into a hairy situation. Stay focused on the road. Be a legend like me. Have you heard the one about Charlie over at Pale Lake?
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a hike. Because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way? We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
My name's Tyler. I'm a pharmacist and I live in Caldwell. A reason why I got vaccinated is because I wasn't just thinking about me and my health, is others around me. I'm a father, husband, I want to be there for my family. And then the other main choice is because of my parents are still alive, gratefully. They're both in their late 70s, both have major health conditions, and I wanted to protect them, so I chose to get the vaccine right away.
What is community? It's Friday Night Lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. And it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes a community. And it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
There's a time for dreaming, a time for planning, and a time for action. Wherever you are in your timeline, we are the local bank that you can count on. In times like these, it's good to have a bank like this. D.L. Evans Bank. This is community banking.
Go. All right, welcome back, finally. As the second half is about to start, and I found my pen. All right, that's going to be a good half. I found my pen. It's the Raft River still out there doing some calisthenics, trying to get warmed up and loosened up. As we're probably in the, I don't know, low 50s now. We're probably looking at as far as temperature goes.
I can't gauge temperature because I'm always cold.
You're always cold.
So I have zero idea. I'd guess mid-40s. It's 58.
No, that was when we got here.
Oh. You sure about that?
There's no way it is 58 degrees here right now.
It says 58.
Well, it's a darn liar. I'll tell you that. And with Thunderstruck on the PA system, both teams on the sideline are ready to go. Raft River needs to mount a comeback and do it quick. They have the, obviously, potential to put big points on the board. I think they're averaging right around 60 points a game. That's obviously not happening tonight. In the middle of the railroad tracks.
This gives me flashbacks of you singing Ice Ice Baby to me as I fell asleep.
As an infant?
As an infant.
Yeah.
Very fond memories.
Yeah, I'm a good father. That's
Great.
just a good parenting move right there.
Ice Ice Baby is a great lullaby. And
It
that
worked.
is a proven fact.
It worked. All right, so Raft River will get to start off on offense.
It worked, and now all your kids like rock.
I love it. And there's Gamino with a big boot. Lands at the 20, one hops. To Spencer. Spencer finds some grass in front of him. Far side, has some room to run. Crosses midfield, crosses the 40, and finally brought down at about the 32-yard line. Great return for Cole Spencer.
And right there, he gave them some of the best field position they have had all night.
Absolutely. I think Larna was in on that tackle.
Tackle made there by Nick Versus.
Oh, it was Versus, excuse me. So they are going to spot that at the 37. So Raft River in Carey territory to start the second half. Turns, hands it off to Murillo. Murillo, he's going to get dropped for a loss at the 40-yard line. So Connor Simpson on that one, as well as Ellis Jensen. Colton Larna in there for the big three on defense. Clock running, 11 and a half. As we just start the second half.
And make sure to stick around until the end of the game where we will announce Idaho Sports Player of the Game.
Presented by the Idaho Transportation Department Shifts Initiative. Fakes the handoff. Spencer rolls to his left. Great play as he gets the first down, but not much more. But that will move the chains for Raft River. Great job by Spencer. Good fake. So clock running. 11 minutes left now. As Raft River keeps picking up positive yards, moving the chains. Looks like Camino has a cramp. There's a handoff, stays on his feet. Murillo was on his way to the end zone, but then rudely thrown out of bounds. Trying to see if that is Riley Morey. And Morey does a great job saving that touchdown.
And he made that look effortless.
He did. First and goal from the 10. In trouble. And there's a flag down in the middle. After a sack on Spencer. Let's see what the flag was. And it's a hold on Raft River. So another costly penalty is going to push them back. That'll make it first and goal from the 20.
So 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Clock stopped at 10:38. Again, in trouble and brought down for another loss. Cole Spencer just not having any room to run as Larna and Perks in on the double sack. So now it's second and goal from the 26.
I have a question. What is the longest down and goal that you have seen?
I have seen it in the backfield, like around the opposite 40, just because of penalties and sacks. And there's a jump. They're going to get some free yards as Nick Versus comes off the line a little too quickly. No, I've seen a first and goal from way back.
Did they convert it?
No.
I think I've seen one first and 25 where they actually converted it.
Yeah. Another snap. Spencer takes it. Picks up a couple of yards, not much. That's going to bring up third and goal from a long ways out. Larna in on that tackle again. So the ball spotted at the 19-yard line.
And Cole Spencer tonight is trying to do everything here. He's running.
Yep. He needs to do everything tonight. They're a little short-handed.
A lot of injuries on that far sideline.
Yeah. Looking for the pass this time across the middle. Has a man. That's Corbin Hansen. Completes that. And that's going to be at the 7-yard line. They moved it up a little bit to the 6. So fourth and goal from the 6.
I was going to come up with a word for between 6 and 7, and I came up with 6.
There's Murillo. It's the handoff to Murillo. Goes right up the middle. Is he in? No, they stopped him just shy of the goal line.
And what an impressive stop right there. The whole team collapsed right on the center to make sure that he was not getting in that touchdown.
And Murillo frustrated with himself, but that Carey defensive line, a good stop, especially stopping a great player like Murillo.
You have to remember, they also started this downage at first and 25-ish.
First and goal from, way back. So now Carey, they're in a little tough area right now. In danger of a safety, a handoff, trying to get some room. They don't get much. He's tackled immediately. In on that tackle, number 20, Ellis Jensen.
Not much that go for the Panthers. Second down, still about 10 yards to go.
Looks like about 8 inches of gainage on that play.
Great run by Colton Larna. Breaks free, close to a first down. Let's see if they give it to him. And they do. Colton Larna, what a great run. So 1st and 10 from their own 11. 8 minutes left, third quarter, up 32-0. Handoff this time to Simpson. Simpson goes left, goes right. And in pursuit is Corbin Hansen. Can he catch him? No. A 90-yard touchdown run by Connor Simpson. On senior night, that's one to remember.
As we said, he is a walking highlight reel right now.
Really, really is. 7:40 left in the third. A 90-yard touchdown run by Connor Simpson. Simpson had a 5-yard touchdown in the first quarter. Had a 32-yard run in the second quarter, now 90 yards. Nice job by Raft River to stop the 2-point conversion, as that was handed off to Larna, who wasn't able to make it in. So the score remains 38-0. Carey. Morning Rancher Supply, it's your one-stop shop for all your farming, ranching needs. You can visit them at 18915 right there on US 20 to stock up on heating pellets, feed, twine, gates, and a whole lot more. Rancher Supply, proud supporter of all the local 4-H programs and all of Panther Athletics. Best of luck in tonight's game on senior night from Rancher Supply. John's Heating, family-owned business, been serving the Wood River Valley since 2001. They offer the very best that Lennox has to offer for all your heating and cooling needs. Go Panthers from everyone at John's Heating. All right. After an exciting 90-yard touchdown run, it's 38-0, Carey. Gamino placing the ball on the tee at the 40-yard line.
And right here, just watch how effortlessly he kicks this ball almost the entire length, the entire way down.
Spencer Murillo back to receive, and it looks like Murillo gets the call at the 10. Gets the ball, comes right at us, cuts back to the left. Gets across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. So a 22-yard return by Murillo. 7:34, that's what Raft River's got left here in the third quarter. It looks like they spot that at the 31 instead, so 21-yard return. Corbin Hansen on the near side. Spencer in the shotgun. He sends Tracy in motion, hands it off. Tanner Tracy's going to get taken down in the backfield by A.J. Black, the sophomore, 6'1", 150, and he is quick. So another long yardage situation for Raft River as it's second.
And I'd like to
close to 17. Sorry, Will.
I'd like to commend the sportsmanship from this Carey team. Every single time that they've gotten a tackle, you see them immediately offering their hand to pick them back up.
Yeah, and you see that from Carey, from Raft River. These guys are out here doing battle, but there's so much respect between these two teams and these players, the coaches, everybody. Spencer throws in trouble. They're going to flag that. Murillo got hit in the back before he could make that catch. No flag. So that's going to bring up third down on the incomplete pass.
See if I can get this yardage right. Looks like they're on their own 22?
They are
32. No, I
Okay.
can't do math.
They are just short of their own 25, so it's about 18.
I might need to borrow your glasses.
Yeah, I don't wear glasses. Coming to the near side, Spencer. And he's going to get brought down. Maybe a gain. It looks like he gained about a yard.
And as I said before, right there you saw A.J. Black offering to help Spencer because he was limping when he got up, and he actually kind of took his arm and helped him walk for a little bit.
So fourth. It's 4th and 17. And they're going to punt it away. And a high kick as Carson Perks bounces over his head, and he's just going to let it go. And it'll stop rolling at the 30-yard line. So Carson Perks didn't want to even try it. Not sure if he lost it in the lights or not. Clock stopped, 5:59 left, third quarter, 38-0. Carey football after the punt.
Were you ever a mascot in high school?
I was not.
I've always wondered if those costumes just get super hot, even during the cold.
You know what? I'm going to guess right now they're probably pretty happy in there.
Probably.
Cold night like this.
It's got to feel nice.
Woods throws to the near side. Guess who? Hunter Simpson, and finally drugged down by Tanner Tracy. It's like trying to stop a bowling ball halfway down the lane. But nice job by Tracy to make that tackle short of midfield. So 1st and 10 from the Carey 48-yard line. 5:45 left here in the third.
And Connor Simpson's jersey is going to be stretched out by the end of this game.
Yeah.
The only way that they can stop him is just kind of getting dragged along with them before he finally decides to go down.
Yeah, I wonder if they just pre-order like 5 or 6 jerseys for him
Probably.
before the season starts.
I would assume so.
Wood has to tuck it and run. Nice spin move and brought down by Corbin Hansen. Spun right in to Hansen, makes the tackle. See if they give him the first down or if it's going to be just a little bit short. And it's going to be 2nd and 1 at the Raft River 43-yard line. 5 minutes on the clock now.
Did you ever play in old school Madden?
You see, you say old school, but it came out like after I graduated, so.
I want to say something, but I feel like I'm going to get in trouble.
Takes the snap. And that's caught. Morey gets the first down and gets tackled at the 40-yard line.
That ball came loose as he got hit.
And Carey able to recover.
And what a nice job recovering. He had 3 Raft River opponents right next to him who all hit him at the same time when he dropped it.
You know, and out there, Murillo, Spencer, Tracy. Spencer Tracy? No, you're too young. Those guys out there have got to be gassed. They're on the offensive side. They're on the defensive side. Murillo limping just a little bit. So, I mean, these guys are just, you know, leaving their guts out on the field tonight. 1st and 10 for Carey. Nope, nice defense by Murillo. That forces Wood to run down the sideline. Avoids a couple of tackles. Gains about 18 yards.
And he did almost a little fake right before he crossed that line of scrimmage. He pointed to his wide receiver, acting like he wanted him to go back. And you saw the defender immediately turn around and go with the wide receiver as he got hit by said wide receiver, allowing him to gain those extra yards.
As we hit the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Carey. 3 receivers to the left, 1 on the right. Wood throws, complete to Perks. And Murillo and Larna. Well, Murillo just a little push back and forth. Nothing bad. But now Corbin Hansen looking just a little gimpy out there. So 2nd and a couple for Carey. Wood under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Larna. Larna up the middle, gets to the 10, inside the 10. And that will give him 1st and goal from the 10 at the 3-minute mark. So each play taking about a minute.
So 1st and goal, Panthers from the 10.
Wood comes to the sideline. If you missed it, they made an announcement before the game that this is going to be Lane Kirkland's final season as head coach, the Carey Panthers. 20-year career here at Carey. Handoff to Larna again and dropped by Corbin Hansen. What a big tackle.
That was a WWE level chokehold right there that he threw on him.
That was just a little souffle, dropped him, or what's that? Grab him, it's not a chokehold. You grab him around and drop him.
Cradle drop?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Actually, I guarantee it's not a cradle drop, I'll be honest. I don't know what it's called. We call it the pile driver.
The TNT, no, the pile driver is when you put their head between your knees and drop backwards and, oh yeah.
You watch too much Captain Insano, apparently.
Captain Insano. Another handoff. Simpson comes to the left side, trying to break free, can't, and finally brought down. Tanner Tracy in on that tackle. He's up there, Captain Jokes.
I'm sorry, no, I went over just a little bit, and I just got your nose in the side of it.
No, hey. Is that how that works?
I didn't expect it. It just like appeared, and I'm like, oh wait, that's a nose.
Yeah, Mike. It's always been here for almost 48 years.
Are you sure, Voldemort?
My nose has been here, yes. Simpson comes to the sideline. Minute 20, clock running, 38-0. Larna in the backfield. Takes the snap. Push to the end zone. Waiting for the call. Not going to get it. Going to get stopped short. Coming up limping a little bit, Franco Ocampo. Also recognized tonight on senior night. Wood comes to the sideline for the play.
And your phone is still saying it is 58.
Again, my phone lies. It is not 58 out here.
As you can tell, the big boss man does not trust technology as all of us think.
No, I don't. Hand off again. Larna this time. 2-yard touchdown run on 4th and goal. Makes it 44-0.
And there was a very bright flash behind me, and I thought that I just saw lightning before I actually turned around, and it's someone taking a picture.
Yeah.
Not of us, of course.
No,
but
no, of course not.
Gets the snap, going back for a pass.
Wood throws to Larna. Throws just a little bit out of his reach. So 2-point conversion, no good. 44-0, 38.3 left in the 3rd quarter. Take a quick break. Be back right after this on IdahoSports.com.
We're a valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
All right, welcome back. About half a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Another good drive by Carey ends in a touchdown, 44-0. Not saying it's going to happen, but I believe it's 45-0 is the threshold for the running clock in 8-man. Good kick. It was touched by a man up front. That was a live ball, so it goes out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
So that ball drifts out of bounds at about the 30.
And he did that with a single step. And he kicked it right where he was wanting to, it looked like.
So some discussion over there on the sideline.
You hear some...
and I thought that was touched by an up man.
It doesn't look like there's a flag thrown. But it appears...
Wow. So they're going to put that at the 42-yard line.
All right. Did they place it where it was touched, or
no?
I thought, yeah. All right. Not the weirdest thing we've seen, though.
No, 1st and 10, handoff. Got a couple of yards. Got to about the 45. And we got a player down. Again, it's a cramp.
Personally, when that happens, I say we just redo the kick completely.
Well, not if you're Raft River. Raft River's saying, yeah, we'll take that great field position. So taking a little bit longer than the officials would like, so they're going to call a timeout to deal with the cramp. Player still who's the ball carrier. Haven't seen a number yet. 17 seconds left in the third.
For a quick backstory on why I say just re-kick it. The weirdest play that me and my father have ever seen was just basically no one knew what happened. There was a throw. It either got dropped. They didn't know if it got recovered by the opposite team. No one has any idea what happened on that play. Refs, nothing. They don't know if it was
a fumble or not. It was a question whether it was fumbled or not at the end of the play.
And then the refs decided to just replay the whole down.
Yeah, replay first down. It was a 9-yard reception. And they said, now we're just going to replay first down, 1st and 10. So 5 seconds left. They get the snap off. Give it to Spencer. Spencer almost to midfield, so they're not going to have to move the ball very far as we start the fourth quarter. 44-0. Carey in the lead here on senior night. We'll take a quick break. Be back with the fourth quarter of play. It's Magic Valley Game Night presented by D.L. Evans Bank, live on IdahoSports.com.
What is community? It's Friday Night Lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. And it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes a community. And it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
If a pedestrian is hit by a car going 20 miles per hour, there's a 90% chance he will survive. At 30 miles per hour, the likelihood of survival decreases to 60%. And at 40 miles per hour, it goes down to 20%. 10 miles per hour makes all the difference. You're in the driver's seat. You have the power to save lives.
All right. As Will, I always thought that job was kind of like a monkey pushing buttons, but apparently a monkey would actually do it better. As we're in the fourth quarter of play now.
Offsides on the Panthers.
And it was offsides on Carey. So in Carey territory, turns, hands it off. And not much of a gain. About half a yard, it looks like. If they're going to give that to him, it looks like they are. 2nd and 9.5 now.
Score is 44-0, Carey in the lead. And we have seen a lot of running this whole game, constantly. We've only been live for about an hour and a half, hour and 40, and we're already in the fourth quarter. He takes the snap, looking for a pass, goes right to the middle, and it's caught. Looks like that might be a first if he gets placed right, or it's going to be a gain of about 9 9/10.
And it looks like that's what it's going to be. So 3rd and 1 for Raft River. Got a little more pep in their step on this drive. Quarterback Tanner Tracy takes a snap, keeps it himself, gets the first down, plus about a yard. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Carey 35-yard line, 10:50 on the clock. No one likes to be shut out. No one likes to have a running clock on them.
Down for the Trojans, pushes that ball down to about the Panther 35.
Takes the snap, complete to Murillo. Pivots, and he's going to get taken down for about a 1-yard loss.
And right there was just a straight power move by A.J. Black. He met him head on and then just drove him straight to the ground. And as the wind's picking up, I've been told now how to stand correctly to where you guys don't get
blasted away.
Okay. How about blown away? Better pun.
2nd and 12, going to go deep. Airs it out, has a man down off his fingertips. Corbin Hansen was the intended receiver. And Connor Simpson out there playing the great pass defense. And we are in a running clock, excuse me. It's 40 points in the 8-man league, 45, I believe, in the 11-man. That or Raft River just said run it.
And in my opinion, 8-man is much more fun to watch than 11.
It is. So here we go, 3rd and 12. Takes a snap, looks to his left, throws, it was caught. About a 2, oh, they're gonna say no, it wasn't. I thought he had that, that was Treg Whitaker.
And it is now 4th and about 12 or 13. 9 minutes on the clock. Twins on both sides, one in motion coming back to the backfield. Lining up as a running back.
Takes the snap. They're going to air it out again. And that's going to be intercepted. Riley Morey cuts back to the left side. Murillo gets a big block. Can't get to him. Morey cuts up. They're not going to get him. An 80-yard interception return. I'm looking for flags. I don't see them. There's one at the end.
Excessive celebration. And I don't know what happened. I wasn't watching.
Well, you know, if I'm him, I'm spiking the heck out of that football, personally. Riley Morey, senior on the team, gets an 80-yard interception return. You're up 50-0. Tell you what, I take the penalty points.
That's fair.
That's just me.
I never understood why you're not allowed to celebrate. I'll be 100% honest.
Sportsmanship.
If you get an 80-yard pick six,
I'm just saying.
I mean, I feel like there should be some more context here in that rule. Like, if I had to rewrite it, no excessive celebration unless it is an amazing play, in my opinion.
We'll probably assess the penalty on the kickoff. Wood under center, hands it off, gives it to Larna. Larna is going to be stopped short of the 2-point conversion.
No go that time for the Panthers.
So score remains 50-0.
And here's one thing. If they apply that penalty onto the kickoff, you have Chris Gamino with an absolute boot for a leg who's going to kick it.
Yep.
And he could very well get into the end zone anyway, even with the penalty. We've seen him doing one step-ups and getting it to the 10-yard line. We have 8:30 left in the game, 50-0 Carey. And what a game this has been for Carey. We have seen a lot of running and a lot of very good plays, especially by Connor Simpson.
Yeah.
He has been running and running and running. He has multiple touchdowns and just an absolute tank out there. But we can't forget, A.J. Black on defense has been absolutely crushing it. He's showing great sportsmanship as well. You have Colton Larna, also a couple touchdowns for him as well, and he's been doing amazing as well. I mentioned Ellis Jensen earlier. This entire team, you can just go straight down this list, and you'll be able to find multiple things for each and every player that they have done spectacularly.
Absolutely right. So clock will restart It stopped right now. It stops after scores, timeouts, and injuries. So set to kick Camino, and it is at the 25-yard line.
I want to see him just boot it and see how far he can get it.
Yeah, it might be what he does. Nope. Little short boot, lands at the 30. Chase Bowden doesn't get far as he is tripped up by Wood.
And he tripped him up pretty much exactly where that ball landed.
Yep, landed at the 30. Let's see if they give him anything for it.
Give him about 4, 3.
2? Well, yeah, 3. You were right. They gave him about 3 yards.
There we go. My visionary skills
are much better than your oratory skills.
Hey, I'm helping, aren't I?
You are filling air. You are, absolutely. Quarterback keeper Spencer rolls to his right. Puts a stiff arm out, gets pushed out of bounds. Picks up about 3 yards. It was Ellis Jensen, I believe. We'll call that on the tackle.
I apologize for not fixing the score here. It was actually 50, not
Another
38.
Quarterback keeper at the 40. Boy, and he was caught from behind. He comes up limping. It was a good tackle by Matt Young.
As we can see, this Raft River team is kind of getting beat up. They don't have their starting quarterback with them right now, and all of them were already beat up from last week's game against Butte County. And that game was still a decently close game. Raft River just losing by a couple touchdowns.
There's a handoff, come near side, Murillo. And he gets dropped.
And Preston Wood has been phenomenal on this defensive stand right here. First on that kickoff, we saw him right off the bat. Get the tackle at right about the 33-yard line, right where the ball dropped pretty much. And now he just put another stop when they try to go to his side.
So Raft River, another fourth down, but this one's manageable, 4th and 3.
Every 4th down is manageable.
Unless it's 4th and, not manageable. As we hit the 6-minute mark. Don't shake your head at me. Another quarterback keeper. Spencer goes around. There's a flag down. Boy, and a big hit out of bounds. And Spencer is down.
Gets around the outside there, picks up a first down.
He was down but gets right back up. What a tough kid. All these players on this Raft River team just playing their hearts out tonight.
And that's all you can ask for right here.
Yeah. Tate Whitaker on the sideline in a boot and crutches. And it's a hold on Raft River. Boy, so the hits just keep coming for Raft River tonight. .5:18, clock continues to run. Boy, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll talk about this on the Twitter Spaces, kind of the post-game show we're going to have. We'll talk about that. Well, right now there's a timeout on the field by Raft River. It gives us a chance to talk about this. 5:03 left in this one as the timeout's called. So last week we launched a new thing we're doing called the Friday Night Flash Overtime on Twitter Spaces. And Twitter Spaces is you can get on, and if you don't have a Twitter account, you can listen. You can just go to IdahoSports.com. It's there on the homepage, an article for it with a link. If you do have a Twitter account, make sure you follow us, and then you can actually listen and join in. You can kind of like a quote raise your hand like in a Zoom meeting, and then we can cue you in, and you can actually talk like a radio show, a call-in radio show. But it is open to everyone. So we had a good time with it last week. Starts at 10:30. So make sure you join us on Twitter Spaces at 10:30 tonight. And I'm genuinely interested. If you're out there, if you're a Raft River fan, obviously we'd love to hear from you. And kind of talk about how the game went tonight. Talk about some of those players that are having a tough time right now health-wise. But when was the last time anybody hung 50 points on Raft River. I don't know if it's ever happened. Raft River is just a powerhouse year in, year out. And to have 50 on the board and none on their side, I can't imagine that's ever happened before. Back to pass, Spencer. He has to run it himself, and a good low tackle made by Wood. Very close to a first down, and they give it to him. 1st and 10 after a great run by Cole Spencer.
And you have to remember, Cole Spencer has been limping pretty much all game. He is in pain, and he is still trudging on. It's amazing the tenacity of this Raft River team.
Just tough. Tough, don't quit. 4.5 left. Again, we're in the running clock. Tanner Tracy on the near side. Ooh, and a big tackle by Nick Versus as Cole Spencer tried to get something, but it's going to be 2nd and 10.
And Versus took that hit standing straight up, didn't even move an inch, and then proceeded to take him down.
I mean, Nick Versus, 5'8", 160. Not the biggest kid, but my gosh, he held his ground and stuck him. That's about your size.
It really is.
Yeah.
And if you could see me, you'd understand why I don't play football out of 5A school.
Yes. Another handoff. Murillo, again, taken down basically at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd down and about 11 to go. 3:44.
So coaches, all the time, whenever they put kids on rosters, kind of smudge the height and weight just a little bit.
They fudge it a little bit. Yeah, you're right.
See, but do they fudge the weight as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Spencer tries to run it again, gains about a yard. That'll bring up 4th and 7.
You know, the best story that I've had of that is when I was a freshman in high school, and I was playing on the sophomore basketball team. And basically, I remember one game, my name got put on a roster. Happiest moment of my life right there. I was so excited. I was like, holy crap, my name is on a roster. Then I look over at the height. They have me listed as 6 foot, like 185.
Wow.
I am 5'7", 145 pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I walked down onto that court, and everyone just kind of stared at me like, wait.
Like, wait, what?
Timeout called by the Trojans.
Well, a timeout called by Raft River to talk this 4th down over. 2:51 on the clock. 50-0. That's not a mistake. Carey dropping 50 points on Raft River tonight on senior night, last game of the regular season. Now, we'll have updated brackets over the weekend. As soon as we know who's playing where on the bracket, we'll have a broadcast schedule up for next week, 1st round of the playoffs. Love this time of year. State soccer is going on right now. Started yesterday, went today. State volleyball and cross country are next weekend as well.
I remember good times running cross country.
I ran cross country, and I don't remember any good times at all.
I don't remember good times running because I don't like running.
You were fast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You were
But basically, cross country has got to be one of the hardest mental sports that I've ever done.
And for someone like you, that's like doubled.
Can't wait to move out. I don't want to live with you anymore, man.
Oh, will the thrill. 2:50 on the clock. 4th and 7. Spencer going nowhere. Getting about a yard with forward progress. Turnover on downs. Back to Carey in Raft River territory. Clock continues to run. 2.5 left. So they shouldn't have to do anything. Drop a couple knees, really.
That ball's turned over on downs to the Panthers.
Franco Ocampo comes off the field.
And we'll see if Carey goes into what we would call victory formation.
Again, as the clock continues to run, there's not a lot left, but they are putting in players that, they're 2s and 3s, which they should. Siley, Gabe is in.
So this is the point where you would have finally played, right?
No, not quite.
Not quite? Not
quite.
yet?
No. It's a handoff. And tackled in the backfield. Big number 58. Talon Taylor, the junior, says, welcome to the game.
And that's Ronan Hoy.
Ronan Hoy, the junior.
And he is almost exactly my size.
I had the wind knocked out of him a little bit as he got dropped pretty darn hard by Taylor. Coach, I can't breathe right now. That's a scary feeling. So Versus comes in. That's Ronan Hoy. Will have his seat and get his breath back.
I know what that feels like. You take a hit just right. You have a ball puncture your liver somehow.
That was just you.
What do you mean? Not everyone gets a hole in their liver?
And it was lacerated liver. Yeah, that football hits just right. It happens. Minute and a half left in this one. Takes the snap, and they are going to run. Cross midfield. Gets knocked out of bounds. Good run by Ellis Jensen, the senior. On senior night, getting the seniors some action out here.
That was a hard hit by him right there.
Absolutely.
He trucked.
Shreg Whitaker comes off the field.
Clock is winding down. We're just about to be at a minute.
It's 3rd and 7. We let time tick off. Take the snap with 43 seconds. Boy, and gets buried. Didn't know that tackle was Ryder Dalton, the sophomore for Raft River. That's a big kid. That's a star of tomorrow for Raft River right there. Taylor, just a junior. Tanner Tracy, just a junior. Blake Tracy, a sophomore. And looking up and down this roster for Kai Ward, a sophomore. Raft River is going to be good for a long time. But tonight, it belongs to Carey. Senior night. The Panthers beat the Trojans 50-0 in the final regular season game. We'll take a quick break and be back with our IdahoSports.com Player of the Game presented by the Idaho Transportation Department. We'll get back right after this.
Find you.
What is community? It's Friday Night Lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. And it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes a community. And it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
Some days, I choose the most difficult trail. I test my limits.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy, but I know it's the right way.
When I get done with my ride and I look back at what I've just accomplished, I feel amazing.
It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
You can't make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
During Toyota's National Sales Event, discover our wide variety of fuel-efficient electrified vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
We're a valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go, or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Your job is planning, planting, harvesting, and to be on call 24 hours a day. Our job is to make sure you have the resources to keep doing it. D.L. Evans Bank. This is community banking.
All right, we're back here at Carey High School as the Panthers defeat the Trojans 50-0 in the second half. A 90-yard touchdown run by Connor Simpson, and then a 2-yard touchdown by Colton Larna. Two-point conversion was no good. And then in the fourth, an 80-yard interception return by Riley Morey. The two-point conversion, again, no good. So in the first half, Connor Simpson had two, count them, Will, two
1-2
touchdowns. It started things off with a 5-yard touchdown run, and he got the two-point conversion. And then a quarterback keeper, and Connor Simpson threw to Perks for the two-point conversion. And then Colton Larna with a 48-yard run. And Simpson got that two-point conversion as well, and then 32-yard run by Connor Simpson. So I said his name quite a bit there. So our IdahoSports.com player of the game, presented by the Idaho Transportation Department, Mr. Connor Simpson, on senior night. Again, let's just go over that again. Had a 5-yard touchdown run and the two-point conversion. He passed the two-point conversion to Carson Perks on the second touchdown. Simpson scored the two-point conversion on the third touchdown. Connor Simpson scored the fourth touchdown. Connor Simpson scored the fifth touchdown. And then the fifth and sixth were Colton Larna and Riley Morey. So Connor Simpson all over the place on the stat sheet tonight. 200-plus yards, easy. 3 touchdowns on the night. So congratulations to Mr. Connor Simpson. IdahoSports.com player of the game, presented by the Idaho Transportation Department. That's going to do it for us. And for Magic Valley Game Night here on IdahoSports.com, presented by D.L. Evans Bank. Also brought to you by our Project Filter Valley-wide Cooperative, the Department of Health and Welfare, and your local Toyota dealer. Don't forget Rancher's Supply and John's Heating. Make sure you thank them next time that you're in there. Big special thanks to Lee J. Cook, the athletic director here, and everybody at Carey High School. We got invited to the post-game dinner, and we've got the Twitter Spaces show in about an hour and a half that we need to get ready for. So make sure you join us on Twitter Spaces, 10:30 tonight. Just go to our Twitter account. It's at Idaho Sports. Can't miss it. And you can join in or you can just listen. Either one. But make sure you join us at 10:30 on Twitter Spaces. Congratulations again to Mr. Connor Simpson, the IdahoSports.com player of the game. And thank you for joining us tonight as Carey, the last game of the regular season, beats Raft River 50-0. For my broadcast partner, Will Kingsbury, and everyone behind the scenes here at IdahoSports.com, I'm merely Paul Kingsbury. Have a good night, everybody.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of IdahoSports.com